born on a Sunday?
Yep.
It was Hey Hey Saturday on a Sunday.
It was on a Sunday.
It was a repeat?
No, they changed the day.
It's no longer Hey Hey Saturday.
No. That's a lie.
Yeah, but they used to still do it one thing.
Interesting.
I'm not in shot in or good.
No,
I can get past it when you do.
you are not in the shot.
So that mic can pick us up from here.
Yep. It's a pretty good mic. Okay. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Is everyone ready?
Welcome back to Abled and Disabled. Hope everyone has been well.
Today we're at my parents' house because we are going to talk to my brother about becoming deaf. It's your turn, I believe.
How did you become deaf?
I'm not fully deaf just yet. I am getting there. My hearing is degrading. Unfortunately, it's from how my ears have actually formed from when I was in my mother's uterus.
Womb.
And unfortunately, it's just my inner ears are how they were formed. So I had ear infections constantly ever since I was born. They died down a bit when I was a teenager, but I still had them. And even now as an adult, they just randomly happen. And always had hearing problems. Always watch people, their mouth movement when they talk instead of their eyes. But yeah, so that's the theory of how.
How did it change your life?
I mean, like, when you start, can't really hear well, it's like you can't hear that much. You have to, go from mouth movements. It's even harder now. It's like I couldn't hear anybody when I was watching TV or anything like that. So if Mum asked me a question, the first thing I would usually say is, "What?" Even now with hearing aids, I need to basically have eye contact with somebody to actually, hear them properly. Or I have to talk clearer, no mumbling, nothing in their way, or else I won't be able to hear them properly.
What type of hearing aid do you have?
So these are just basic hearing aids that I have. These are just by the government. They cost like $1,000. They got battery, non-rechargeable. I have to replace the battery every week, basically. But they do the job as much as possibly can. They amplify the sounds to funnel them to my ears so I can hear. Got a bit of getting used to when I first got them, and everything was loud. But they're not perfect. So loud noises or anything will make crackling noises. Feedback, I can't if there's so many people talking, I can't focus on one person talking anymore. It's gone. Gone into the flood of voices.
Well, I have that, but I think that's just ADHD. I'm like, there's too many conversations happening. I can't focus on one conversation.
But no, it has its flaws.
I suppose like more expensive hearing aids will be better in like crowds and stuff.
I actually found out that AirPods are a lot more better than the high-end ones.
Oh, because they can focus on a specific sound, yeah. And they can block other noises.
Yeah.
That's cool. What was it like going deaf?
The same thing is like, it's difficult, and hearing is a privilege, so is sight. Hearing is everything. It's how majority of people communicate. It's hard when you're losing that ability to actually hear things properly, which you used to enjoy. So one of the things I used to enjoy when I had my full hearing was hearing the crickets at night. I don't hear that anymore. I have to take out my hearing aids and I cannot hear them.
What about cicadas? Can you hear them?
Oh no, I can hear them.
They are deafening.
That's the cause. That's the prank cause. We found it. We discovered it.
The cicadas.
The cicadas. Any other ones?
Cicadas. We don't get cicadas where we are now.
When you're lucky.
I mean, we don't live near a bush, so there's no. We get crickets and Christmas beetles.
Were you told you were going to go deaf?
Yes. I was in kindergarten at the time, actually. Had a hearing test, the old type of
Oh, when you
beeping.
have to raise your hand if you hear a beep.
Unfortunately, I was told that eventually, later in when I get older, I will become fully deaf. And I didn't expect to be partially deaf when I got to my 30s.
Yeah. We thought you were gonna go deaf when you're like way older.
Yeah, basically.
Not like 30.
Not 30, that's not old. That's that's life crisis stuff. So, funny that it's like, I was a kid. Mum was told that basically. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, kind of thing. Cool mindset. Cool, I'm going to become deaf because when you were a kid, having something like that was cool.
You didn't know that it.
But it's detrimental.
Yeah. Did the doctor tell you why this happened? Well, you kind of already explained
Yeah.
why.
Well, I don't know what they told Mum or what they will remember. I don't think
Mother, do you remember?
Mainly because she had a lot of ear infections when she was little. Basically, she had her first ear infection when she was a week old.
It's like when I had asthma. I was like 3 months old or some shit. And now, when you became sick, but they didn't know that you were sick because you kept on eating everything. That was in the last episode? Yeah. Any other questions that have popped in people's heads? No, I can't think of anything.
Thank you for sharing your experience with Becoming Deaf. Next week, there is a group live stream on things that are challenging for abled and disabled people, but they always get through it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stay pink and yellow.
Yeah. Boy. Do you have anything else to add?
Nah.
No. We're done.